Hello, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to the Tuesday, October 8th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 20-day streak. Happy birthday to my sister. Anyway, here's your spoiler alert for the Tuesday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. As if Danes, I think it's Adams across the top. MCing, C's, this is Indy, Burns, Sag, Audra McDonald. Didn't know Audra McDonald. We have Adam's apple and apple sauce, so kind of a apple theme here. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Tuesday Daily Grid, which is by Justin Werfel today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. And I think this grid might also be extra wide. We were extra wide yesterday. And as far as I can tell, it's 15 squares tall. So I think we have another extra wide puzzle today. Anyway, let's see what Justin Werfel has in store for us. Let's get into it. Tackle as a crossword is solve. Most secure is safest. First game of the season. Opener. On the hook. Fluctuate is vary, treebeard or beachbone are ents. This is Apian. Greets with deference and hold responsible. School whose mascot is Mike the Tiger is at LSU. Small bouquets are posies. We bows too, maybe. Bouncy castle fullers air. Netting is mesh, and huge tract of land is an estate, probably. Recouped as an investment, and mea culpa. Made back, maybe. Paragons are maybe exemplars. This is APB, isn't it? Epitomes. Sops up. Okay. Absorbs. Beware the sausage. Fear the versed. Money in Mexico is peso. Balam couldn't move his ass. As if is ha. Camera roll contents. Photos. Organizers of book fairs are PTAs. A treat is an unexpected light. And we have liable here. Must have to. Lionheart is valiant. I'm buying on me. Tuck away for later is stash. Unshorn wool is on the lamb. Like some lions and elephants. Okay. Give some lip is sass. Novak Djokovic are Serbs. No. Yes. This is Rue. Winter Frost is whore. Breed beef cattle. Is there some kind of steaks? Despise hate. Bend over. Blank. Set a good example, probably. Asiatic here. Raise the stakes. If I had to estimate, go over the line. Charlotte's first draft for some pig. This is Kuhn. Ewan McGregor. Two up corks and a down cork. I guess it must be a proton. Stoop there. Voluminous reference is the Oxford English Dictionary. We is tiny. Building with many wings. An aviary. Curiosity and perseverance. Those are both Mars rovers. Summary of phonetic puns. Something about food. Book in a cartographer's collection is an atlas. Good thing to dress in when it's cold. Layers. Relaxed soldiers at ease. End of a sonnet is sestet. Giant squids have large eyes. Emus are related to cassowaries. A good thing is an asset. Belgian town here is spa. Make ends meet. Mare is filled with O in French. Hubbub is something. Cocky walk. This, what is it called? Aegis is the name of Unit Shield. Okay, Career and Tactless. College Seniors Test, that's the GRE. T Procedure. Could be S. This is Swagger. Thing in legalese is Rhea. Men's Rhea. No. Res. At a guess. What a bore. Spot for nice clothes and Eve. This is Kix. This is a Nexus. Ashman probably, and Gauche. All right. We are making the ends of these phrases into meat products. Kind of. It's a little bit uneven. You know, steaks really is meat that's served. Lamb could either mean the animal or the meat. Boar really just means the animal. I think you'd call it pork. And Wurst is a product, a meat product. But it is true. I think it's fairly true that all these things are meat. And I like that there's a pun in the revealer also. So we're making the ends meet. Fear the Wurst, on the lamb, raise the stakes, and what a bore. All right. I like it. And we have 16 wide to accommodate this 14-letter central one, basically. Yeah, nice Tuesday puzzle. Cute idea. So we had 2 solid puzzles to start the week, both an extra square wide. Let's take a quick look through this thing, see what we can learn. Little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We've got Latin in the corners. Also, res appears in like Descartes, right? We also had apian and aviary, 2 of the animal-related adjectives that you see pretty often in these things. This is NB for non-binary. This is book in the Old Testament. Is it Genesis? When is it that Balaam can't get his ass to move because there's an angel in the way? Good story. We have both Ma and Mea. Interesting. This is kind of an ugly 4-letter partial, but if that's the ugliest thing in it, it's not that bad. Gauche, I like gauche. Also just left in French. Yeah, how was I reading this before? I feel like I must have read this wrong. I don't remember. But I wasn't thinking hub when I was trying to figure out what that might be. Didn't know this about LSU. I know they're the Tigers, but yeah. Like, do people really say Asiatic elephant? Don't you just say an Asian elephant? Also known as the Asiatic elephant. Feels like this is like kind of a deprecated adjective. What about Asiatic lion? What about that? Alright. This seems to be just what you call them. Alright. Go over the line, nice clue. If you're rehearsing a single line, though. Didn't know Howard Ashman, but got it on the crosses. Sestet and Acid are classic bottom of grid or side of grid words. Just look at how friendly those letters are. If I were to make this puzzle, I would have tried to make this word more interesting, I think, just on a taste thing. We do have this interesting X here. Kicks crossing nexus. Yeah, it's a nice puzzle. Nice week of puzzles so far. And it's going to play a touch slow, but it's extra large. So even if it's average, you should expect it to take about 7% longer than average. But it's playing much slower. Playing very hard at the moment. 7-11. Median, and now that I've chimed in, yeah, there were 2 other people, and I went 15% slower than my average Tuesday, so I'm the only person who's not 20% or more slower, but still fairly slow. I think it's a pretty slow Tuesday. You do have to temper that by the fact that there's an extra column here. Anyway, the times don't really matter. I think we have a strong start to the week as far as puzzles go. Yesterday's was also quite enjoyable. Only ended up playing 3% slower, and again, this was an extra extra wide puzzle, so this actually means that it played fast. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord is free to play. British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Do number 870, 2 pints. Is a quart. Capital of Ecuador is Quito. Remove a lid from is uncap, maybe. Love to bits is adore. Types of poetry, sentence across multiple lines. Run on, think. Exams are tests. That all looks okay. Edel? Yeah. Just try to see what's... Always just try to see some of the crosses while solving the downs. It's always useful to know your trivia. Yeah, and then you sort of think what can go here. Could it be the E? If the E goes here, then the A is forced to be on this side, right? So then you think, okay, well, probably the P goes here, and then the thing sort of solves itself. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. I think Mike Wheeler was saying, sorry, I haven't had time to read the comments. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't read this. Mike Wheeler was saying something about stats on the connections puzzle or something like that. Sorry, I didn't have time to read the comments, Mike Wheeler, but thanks for commenting. I got the email. Anyway, let's solve this one. This one looks like it might be pretty fun. King Kong, whoop, beep beep, yahoo, ding dong, har har, cocoa, hoot, skirt, bubbles, dodo, purr, yuck, yo-yo, vroom, and George. What a collection. These could be famous primates. If I could find another one. Coco the gorilla. Bubbles, I'm thinking Michael Jackson's chimpanzee. King Kong, and then Curious George. So I think those are probably famous primates. We also have a lot of duplicative ones. Probably yuck, har har, hoot, and whoop. Or laugh. That's my guess. A ding dong, a yo-yo, a dodo, and a yahoo are all pejorative terms. And then purr, skirt, beep beep, and hoot. Problem is I don't know what skirt is. Some kind of onomatopoeia. I mean, let's go with the primates first. Famous primates. I even called it exactly. Then probably... You know, I was calling out the wrong ones. It was skirt, beep beep, vroom, and purr, which I guess are sounds a car can make. This is like a skidding sound, I guess. Car onomatopoeia. Wasn't familiar with this one. Should I Google it in the middle of doing this? Tire screeching. Okay. Apparently it's a rap thing. So which is harder? Probably ding dong, yo-yo, dodo, and yahoo for a pejorative term for somebody. A knucklehead. Apparently this was harder. I saw this second, actually, so... I actually just could have gone in the order I saw them, almost. But it just means sounds of laughter. I see there's a connections bot. Maybe that's what Mike Wheeler was saying. You can analyze the game. Apparently it's extremely tricky compared with recent connections. 17% of people have made no mistakes today. I'm doing this at the very end of the day almost. So, skill. I see. Okay. So, in my preferred order, I think would be the most challenging way. 1 in 72 players got all 4 and went purple, green, yellow, blue. Yeah, see this purple one is the easiest one. I did think that this was second easiest, but yeah, got the... Yeah, okay. Ah, top mistakes. Okay. This is good. Connection spot's great. We might think audible explanations. We might think automobile noises, sound imitations. Ah, beep beep ding dong har har yo yo. I can see that. Okay, so kind of just some combination of sounds essentially. Okay. Do I get connection spot for older things? That's fun. Maybe not, but it'd be fun to go through the connection spot every day. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Wednesday puzzles. See you then.